everyone, and welcome to our LakePoint Kids Online Family Experience. I'm glad you stopped by today. And if you're a dad, then a big Happy Father's Day wish to you. I hope you have a lot of fun today and are reminded just how much your family loves and appreciates you. And in honor of Father's Day, knowing how dads often enjoy telling some jokes, I've got a few to share with you today too. Are you ready? Where did the music teacher leave his keys? In the piano. What's the difference between a fish and a piano? You can't tune a fish. What's a pirate's favorite instrument? The guitar. What type of music are balloons afraid of? Pop music. And these balloons here help set the stage for our birthday announcements this month. So without further ado, special happy birthday wishes go to Liliana, Judah, Austin, Ethan, and Diana. We hope you all have a wonderful day. We have spent the last 2 weeks looking closely at a very special word. It's a word with 2 letter C's, 2 letter E's, and 2 letter N's. And I'm confident you'll be able to remember it. Any guesses? That's right, it's confidence. Now, instead of telling you what the word means, I'm going to give you our definition all scrambled up. See if you can make some sense out of it. How'd you do? Was this what you came up with? Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. I'll count to 3 and then we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. Confidence. You know what builds up your self-confidence like nothing else? God confidence. See, the more you understand how God sees you and what He thinks about you, the more you'll see yourself in a better light. Now, how does God see you? Well, the Bible tells us that God made us all in His image, that He sings over us, that He delights in His children, that He loves us, and that He sent His Son to die for us. So, when you truly believe that and have confidence in those truths, it influences how you think about yourself. Not like in a I'm better than everyone else way or I'm incredible way, but in a I have value, I matter, and I am loved sort of way. We saw last week some pretty unique and creative instruments, but what if you don't have much to work with? What if what you do have is considered worthless? Well, check out what this music teacher in Paraguay, South America did when there seemed to be nothing to use for instruments in his community. Now, just a quick note to parents that you may need to read the translation at the bottom of the screen to help your child understand this incredible story a little bit better.
Mi nombre es Ada Maribel Ríos Bogado, tengo 13 años y toco el violín.
Me llamo Juan Manuel Chávez, más conocido como Baby, tengo 19 años y toco el cello. Este cello está hecho de una lata de aceite, la madera tirada en la basura y las clavijas son de una vieja cuchara para golpear la carne y para hacer el ñoquis. Y suena así.
Una comunidad como Cateura no es un lugar para tener un violín. De hecho, un violín cuesta más que su casa.
En ese grupo acá mismo encontramos el colador de violín. Y de ese empezamos los instrumentos reciclados. La familia que acá vive recicla todo lo que hay en la basura y se vende.
No pensaba antes que yo voy a hacer ese instrumento.
Y me siento demasiado feliz cuando estoy viendo a un niño que está tocando un violín reciclado.
Cuando ya escucho el sonido del violín, siento como mariposa en el estómago, así una sensación que no sé cómo voy a explicar.
Bueno, la orquesta de instrumentos reciclados es una orquesta que toca instrumentos hechos con la basura.
If you're anything like me, when you see a pile of garbage, that's what you think it is, garbage. But these people began to see how they could use the garbage to make instruments. How neat is that? All right, let's turn our attention to the Bible. Do you remember our verse? Let me give you a little refresher. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalms 27, verse 13, NIV. Now, the book of Psalms is found in which testament? The Old Testament, you've got it. Now, who wrote this chapter in Psalms? Do you remember? His name starts with the letter D. Not Daniel, not Pastor Drew, but David. Good job. Let's work now at saying his words together as we rehearse the verse. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalms 27, verse 13, NIV. And for our Memory Verse Challenge all throughout this month, we are going to have different types of freeze dance with all different types of music. So this week, let's try dancing to some swing music. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalms 27, verse 13, NIV. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalms 27, verse 13, NIV. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalms 27, verse 13, NIV. Great job, everyone. So confidence, what is it again? Well, confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. And our bottom line, or our focus point of today is, God can use you no matter what. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. God can use you no matter what. Have you ever thought about God using you? Or maybe you think, oh, well, I'm just a kid. How could God use me? Or I'm not that good at anything. How could God use me? Or I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. How could God use me? Well, today we have a story about someone who didn't think God would want to use him, but God had a pretty neat plan in store. Check it out now on The So-and-So Show.
Up next on The Song, we have Brandon singing Lasagna.
Oh, Mrs. Avery, you came to me eating a plate of lasagna. Why hasn't he turned his chair around yet? Am I not passionate enough? Am I too passionate? I knew this was the wrong song choice. No one wants to hear a song about lasagna. Come on, Brandon. You can do this. Make him turn that chair. Make him feel the pain and joy within you as you sing the last line, Lasagna.
Brandon, that was beautiful. Whoa, there we go. Brandon, it was beautiful. It stirred my soul deep inside. It was a multi-layered performance, like lasagna. It's got multiple layers, right? That's why I guess you guys like lasagna. I don't know what's going on with this chair. It won't stop spinning. Oh!
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And welcome to the So-and-So Show. And John. Okay.
Ready? Kick it, jump it, wiggle it, break it.
Oh, come on.
Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
What was that?
I have this game called Dance King, and I'm trying to beat my nephew's high score. He challenged me to a dance-off.
Oh, cool. Can I try?
Yeah, sure. Here, you'll need these.
Oh, okay. Why do I need these?
Those are the controllers.
Oh, great, great. Do I have to put on the rest of the costume as well?
What costume?
So I just put these gloves on then and...
Yeah, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, well, okay.
Ready? Kick it, spin it, kick it, floss it, break it, jump it, break it, wiggle it, kick it, spin it, jump it.
Oh, wow. That is tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. There we go.
Ready?
Yes!
Spin it, wiggle it, spin it, break it, floss it, jump it, kick it.
Oh, man!
Oh.
I'm never gonna be able to do this.
Oh, no. Come on. You're a great dancer.
No, apparently not as good as my nephew. He's gonna talk so much trash about this at our next family reunion.
How old is he?
Almost 4.
Okay. Look, I think you can do this, buddy.
No, I
Yeah,
can't.
you can. All you need is a little bit of confidence. You got this.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Ever since he was a young gent, his feet were made of fire. From the playground to the churchyard, all the people would admire. His moves have no equal, no matter who you bring. My middle-aged co-host sure dances like a king. He kicks like a rocket and twirls like a top. Jumps like a kanga, you know he can't be stopped. He dances like no other, the high score starts to ring. My middle-aged co-host sure dances like a king. He's a dancing king, his body moves so free. A dancing king's got such a bendy knee. Your nephew will be beaten, your moves will succeed. No way your body stops now, dancing how the spirit leads. How does his body do that? He's like a human spring. My middle-aged co-host sure dances like a king.
Oh, yes!
You did it. That was amazing.
I just had to believe it here, and here. Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ouch! Hot! Hot fire! Whoa!
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
My feet! Ow!
What's up, my good people?
Hey, not much, Kellen. You?
Just here to tell the Bible story.
Well, then by all means, take it away.
Our story today comes from the book of Judges. Now, the Israelites had turned away from God. And when that happened, God's enemies came and destroyed the Israelites' crops and livestock. God's people were so terrified, they hid in caves from their enemies, the Midianites.
Hey, Bert, you see any of them Israelites around here?
No, but I see some of their crops.
Whoa! Destroy them!
Okay. Let's go.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Bert. Catch!
And the cow jumped over the moon.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Same time tomorrow?
See you then.
All right. Oh, please, God, help us.
God heard his people's prayers. He had a plan to rescue them. So God sent an angel to a man named Gideon.
Oh, I hope no one destroys this grain.
Gideon!
What? Who's there?
Mighty warrior, the Lord is with you.
Pardon me, sir. The Lord isn't with us. He's deserted us. He handed us over to Midian.
I am sending you to save Israel from the Midianites.
Yeah. Pardon me, sir. Are you talking to me? I mean, I'm the least important family member in the weakest family of our tribe.
I will be with you.
Okay. Could you give me a sign so I'll know it's really the Lord talking to me? Here. Take this bread and meat as an offering.
Put them on this rock.
Oh, okay. There you go. Whoa! Whoa!
Gideon knew God wanted him to lead the Israelites, but he still wasn't confident he could do it. So he asked God for 2 more signs, and God patiently reminded Gideon that he was not alone. So Gideon gathered an army of 32,000 men.
With this army of 32,000, we will defeat the Midianites.
Gideon.
Oh, Lord.
You have too many men.
Too many?
God told Gideon that if the army had too many soldiers, the Israelites might think they defeated the Midianites all by themselves. The Lord wanted his people to put all their confidence in him. So God told Gideon what to say.
Okay, so here's the deal. If any of you are scared, you can go home. What? Huh?
Is he
Really?
serious? No, I don't believe him.
This is some kind of a trick.
Come on.
Joking. Oh,
Nope. Not a joke. If you tremble with fear, you can go. All right.
okay then.
Hey,
See
yeah,
ya.
Snow day.
How's that, God?
Still too many.
It's true. God wanted even fewer soldiers. He told Gideon to take his army down to the water to drink. How they drank the water would determine if they stayed or went home.
All right. If you lap the water up with your hands, you can stay. Everyone who got down on their knees and drank directly from the water can go home. All right.
Okay then.
Hey,
See
yeah,
ya.
Snow day.
Well, okay. How many are left?
300.
Oh, boy.
We got
Hey,
this.
no, don't worry.
Let's go do it.
Okay, if you want.
So Gideon and his army of only 300 men prepared to face an army of 130,000 Midianites. It seemed impossible, but through it all, God was with them.
Everyone here?
Yeah, we're right
Yeah.
here. No, yeah, we're
Okay,
for
boss.
duty. Okay.
All right. Everyone gets a trumpet.
Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, trumpet.
And a torch with a clay jar over it.
Okay, that seems a little less effective. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, tonight, we'll go to the Midianite camp, then watch me and do what I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're with you.
Yeah,
We're behind
we'll
you.
do what you do.
Around 10 o'clock that night, the Israelites went to the place where the Midianites were sleeping. All 300 of the Israelites had a trumpet and a torch covered by a clay jar. So imagine you're asleep in the middle of the night, and all at once, you hear the sound of 300 trumpets.
Break the jars!
The Israelite army ran into the camp, broke their clay jars, and revealed the 300 torches. The Midianites were so confused. They thought they had been attacked by a giant army. They started fighting their own people.
Oh, no, I can't see a thing. Oh, no.
the Israelites chased the Midianites away. God rescued the Israelites, and in the end, they asked Gideon to be their ruler. But Gideon said no. He said God would rule over them. The end.
Action-packed story, Kellen. Thanks.
Absolutely.
I love how God showed Gideon and all of Israel that he was what they needed the whole time.
Yeah, and I loved how God used Gideon to do something amazing, even though Gideon was just a normal person. I mean, he wasn't a superhero or anything.
It's true. God can use any of us to do great things. That's why we should put our confidence in him.
Really great. Thanks, Kellen.
Anytime. I'll see you guys later.
Bye, man. Wow. God can use any of us. He could use me. Brandon. Me.
I know.
But how, Brandon? How?
Let's find out. Reveal the question. How could God use you?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Maybe God can use you to stand up for a friend who's getting picked on.
Oh, or he could use you to help a sibling with their homework.
Good one.
God used you today to help give me the confidence to beat my nephew in Dance King.
That's great.
And God used me to teach my nephew humility. Your high score is toast, Lance. What? He beat me already.
Yeah, 4-year-olds are talented.
Almost 4.
We'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Hey, you want to dance?
Of course.
Ready? Jump it. Kick it. Spin it. Spin it. Reverse. Reverse. Floss it. Kick it. Wiggle it. Jump it. Jump and wiggle it. Jump and spin it. Kick it. Break it.
Gideon had a hard time believing God would want to use him. He felt he was weak and unimportant, and so he needed lots of reassurance. Once Gideon finally believed that God wanted to use him, he was surprised at how God wanted to use him. God wanted Gideon to lead an army against the Midianites, which seemed crazy enough as it was, but then God kept telling him to make his army smaller. What? But what did the small army do? They scared the Midianites away. Gideon and his small army knew it wasn't their strengths or their smarts that beat the Midianite army. No, it was God using them. God can use anyone, and he often likes to use people in unexpected ways, so they realize that it's God at work, not something they're doing on their own strength. But maybe you're like Gideon. You don't think you're all that important or strong, or that you're not ready to make a difference. But let me tell you, that's not what God thinks. He thinks you are important. You are someone he wants to use, and he thinks you are ready right now. He already has plans in place. He's just waiting for you to say yes. All you need to do is talk to God and tell him you want him to use you, and he will. Now, it might not look how you think it will. In fact, you might not even notice it right away, but he will be working through you. Maybe he'll give you courage to befriend the new kid down the street. Maybe he'll give you an idea of how you can encourage someone who is sad or help someone who is sick. Maybe God will use you as a good example to your younger sibling, or give you the right words to say to someone who's upset. Maybe God will help you solve a problem in your community or raise money to buy food for people who are hungry. The possibilities are endless. God can use you, friends. God can use you no matter what. It's time to bring it home now with a small group time, so along with your parent, listen to today's instructions. First off, I want you to talk with your parents about John and Brandon's question. How can God use you? Parents, help your child explore different possibilities and ideas, if need be, of ways that God could use them. Now press pause, complete the activity, and then come back for the second set of instructions. For a second activity, I want you to write out a little tune or jingle about confidence or about our story today. It doesn't have to be long, and it can be to some melody you already know. Just see if you can get creative and turn some of those truths into a song. And don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to send in a video of you all singing it. This month, our weekly draw is for an A&W gift card. To have a chance at winning, parents, please take a picture of you and your family filling out the connection card. Please post it on our LakePoint Kids Facebook page or email it to me at rachel@lakepoint.church. And speaking of the connection card, now is the time. Parents, please grab your phone and fill out the online connection card available on the LakePoint app. It's like your guest book, letting us know who is watching and helping us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So kids, while your parents do that, why don't you count how many electrical outlets you can find around your house for the next 60 seconds. Just a reminder that you can go back and watch your favorite LakePoint Kids online family experiences on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Thanks for tuning in, friends. I'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Remember, God can use you no matter what.